Let's start by preheating the oven to 160 degrees Celsius fan, and I will be using a tube pan for this chocolate chiffon cake. Its center tube helps the batter rise evenly, creating that signature airy texture. For the preparation, I'm heating up the milk in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds until it's hot. Once it's hot, mix in with the cocoa powder and set it aside to cool. This step really brings out the rich chocolate taste in the cake. Now I'm separating 3 eggs. You want to be extra careful here. Any yolks in the whites can stop them from whipping properly. With all the prep done, it's time to make the chiffon cake batter. Add 24 grams of caster sugar to the egg yolks and whisk until the mixture thickens and almost doubles in volume. This step helps add air to the batter, giving the chiffon cake its signature soft and fluffy texture. To give the cake a moist and tender texture, add vegetable oil or any flavorless oil. Mix until fully emulsified, meaning the oil is fully incorporated into the batter for a smooth, uniform texture. This ensures the cake has an even texture and doesn't end up greasy or uneven. I'm also adding vanilla extract to enhance the chocolate flavor and bring out its richness. Now add the cooled cocoa milk mixture and mix until everything is fully combined. At this moment, you will start to smell that delicious chocolatey aroma. Next, we will sieve in the cake flour and baking powder. Sifting helps break up any lumps and aerate the flour, giving the cake that soft and airy crumb. Add a pinch of salt to balance out the sweetness and enhance the overall flavor. When the mixture is almost fully combined, stop the mixer and finish mixing by hand with a spatula. This not only helps scrape down the sides and the bottom, but also prevents over-mixing, giving you the best texture possible. You will know it's ready when the mixture is shiny and has a slightly thick consistency. For the egg whites, add a few drops of lemon juice. The acid acts as a stabilizing agent, helping them whip up nicely and achieve a smooth, glossy texture. Once you see a layer of foam forming, start adding the sugar in a few additions. Wait about 30 seconds between each addition to allow the sugar to dissolve before adding more. After adding all the sugar, turn the mixer to high speed and continue to whip until stiff peaks form. Now it's time to fold the meringue into the cake batter. Scoop a small amount of meringue to loosen the batter first, making it easier to fold in the rest. Then just continue to scoop and fold in the meringue gently to preserve the airy texture. You will notice the batter is ready when it becomes light and airy, just like this. Pour the batter into the pan in one spot. This makes it easier to handle both the pan and the batter while minimizing any mess. Now you can gently shake the pan to level the batter, then leave it a few inches off the surface and drop it to release any trapped air bubbles. If you would like, you can also run a skewer throughout the batter to break up any small air pockets, ensuring an even crumbs throughout. Now bake it in the preheated oven for about 33 to 36 minutes. Try not to open the oven door during baking. For your reference, mine took 34 minutes. You can check for doneness in the last 5 minutes by inserting a skewer into the center. It should come out clean with no sticky batter. Once it's done, remove it from the oven and immediately invert the pan to let the cake cool completely. Inverting the pan helps the cake cool evenly and prevents it from collapsing, keeping its light and airy texture. The cake is cool. Let's take a look. No sinking, which means it's holding its shape. This is thanks to folding the meringue in gently, helping it rise and stay light. Now we can unmold the cake by running around the pan and push the bottom up. The cake should come out nicely. Run the tool around the funnel and bottom to completely unmold the cake. If you are happy with a classic chocolate chiffon cake, you probably can stop here. But if you are craving an indulgent twist like I am, keep watching as I jazz it up with chocolate ganache, strawberries, and chopped pistachios. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Alright, let's start by preparing the ganache. First, chop the chocolate into small pieces, the smaller the better, as it will melt more easily. From my experience, use dark chocolate with no more than 52% cocoa. It's easier to control the consistency. Place the chopped chocolate into a microwave-safe bowl and pour in the double cream. I started with 80 ml, but I might add more to achieve the right consistency for pouring onto the cake. Microwave it for 20 seconds, then give it a good stir. After that, microwave in 5-second bursts until all the chocolate is melted. I ended up adding 20 ml more double cream to get the right pouring consistency. You will know it's right when it drips smoothly off the spatula without sticking too much to the back. To give the ganache a beautiful shine, add the butter and stir until fully incorporated. Before we dive into the fun part, decorating, I personally prefer a flat cake, so I trim off the top, but if you love the natural shape, feel free to leave it as it is. And now we are ready to decorate.
Show the limits with you right now. So what's your feelings? The city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in this world, gonna get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear. They all disappeared, they will let you down. So we better stick together, let's come whatever, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in this world, gonna get it right now.
I hope you enjoyed this video and feel inspired to give this recipe a try. You can find a full recipe in the descriptions below. If you love this, don't forget to like and share so more people can enjoy it too. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so we never miss a chance to bake together. If you are a chiffon cake fan, I've got another delicious one waiting for you. Click on the screen to watch now. See you there. Bye for now.